Hello and welcome to another quick Canva tips with me, your host Dawn Baxter from Beyond the Dawn Digital Business. I'm going to jump straight in and share my screen with you. Today we're going to take a little look on how sizing your images can be a bit tricky within Canva and what you can do to make sure that you get the right sizing that you want. For this particular exercise, I'm just using a picture of my website, just something that was easy to pop in. And basically what happens is when you have an image on Canva, it can be very, very easy to accidentally take away some of the image when you use the movement tools. Okay, so the difference between the highlighted sections on each of the images are that if you use the diagonal areas that have little white circles on them, you will get a size preference that does not remove any of the image. Okay, if you use the side ones that have the little white bars, they will take away part of your image, and then once you do that, that image is taken away. Now you can try and bring it back, but usually at the point where you've messed with it and tried to bring it back, it can be quite difficult to get it back to how it was previously. You have some rather permanent changes, and you can go through the whole spectrum of faffing around trying really hard to get that image back to how it was in the beginning. Okay, now if you were to create a situation where you accidentally removed some of it, you can double click onto the image and it will give you the marker of where the image is. It will show you behind the scenes what you're actually highlighting and where the original image is, and it is something that you can do if you're not too sure, or if the placement isn't quite right in your image and you do want to highlight that section and that size, but you just want to make sure that the other part is highlighted. You can do that, but my best advice would be to, when you authentically pop it in there and it is the size that it is, if you want to change any of the dimensions of it, go to the crop section here and do it within crop, and then you can have a perfect size as whatever it is that you require, and you'll be able to use these diagonal buttons on each corner to actually resize the image. Now if you use in Elements the frames for your images, let's just use one that I've previously used before. If you use the frames in your images, they will auto-populate to fit the frame. Okay, and once you've done that, you cannot break that image out of that frame. That you can change it like we showed earlier, but you cannot take that image back out. Once it's in, it's in. If you want your image in again, you need to reprocess it and replace it from source. Okay, so that is